here in Boston, and now he lives in New York, where he's making dreams come true. Some of them are his. He's really hilarious. You love him. Misha Han.
So my name is Misha. If you guys know this, Misha is a Russian name. Yeah, as you guys can tell, I'm not Russian. I was actually given my name because I was conceived during the Cold War, and my parents were pessimists. That's a joke I tell people. The reality is that my parents couldn't agree on an English name, but they could agree that they wanted to make my life difficult. So they did. They were very good at that. My life was weird. I was 16 years old my freshman year of college. Yeah, which is unusual. Whenever people find out that I was 16 in college, there's always two responses. It's either A, oh my gosh, that's so cool, or oh my gosh, that must have been difficult. But nobody ever responds the way I want them to respond, which is, oh my god, that's fucked up. Your parents were wrong to do that. Because you should not send a 16-year-old to college. That's like rule number 3 of raising a child. Like rule number 1, don't shake a baby. Rule number 2, don't eat the baby. Rule number 3, don't send a 16-year-old to college, because why would you do that? I had a hard time relating to the kids my freshman year of college, if you could believe that. Yeah, my freshman year, the kids on my floor were talking about, voting for president. I was talking about needing a fake ID to watch rated R movies. I still have an emotional hangover from not being able to watch The Hangover to this day. The kids on my floor weren't very nice to me my freshman year. I don't like being considered a victim, but I think I was bullied. My freshman year of college, the kids on my floor wrote a song about how small my dick was. They wrote 3 verses and a bridge. There was a hook. It was very impressive. The worst part is that was a catchy song, so I sing it too. Where did it go? Oh, I need a microscope. Oh. Like most people hate the guy with the acoustic guitar because he's annoying, because he sings Nickelback. I wish he sung Nickelback instead of leading a sing-along to my nightmares. It was, not good. Oh, is that too sad? This gets sadder. I actually joined a fraternity because I figured the frat boys are like dumb and not very clever. Like they could not hurt my feelings as much as the kids on my floor did. Like the kids, like frat boys will call you a cheeky faggot, but like at least it's not rhyming in 4/4. I don't know how to transition from that. Oh man, I was 20 when I graduated from college, which meant that I was in constant need of fake ID. And based on the stereotype, you think one would just show up. We have Harvard and MIT here, but I couldn't find one to save my life. The problem was every time I asked any of my white friends, like, hey bro, do you know anybody that looks like me? They'd be like, yo, is this a trap? Look, you cheeky faggot, I voted for Obama. I need this athletic scholarship. Shut up. So what I found out is that after turning 21, I actually have no taste when it comes to bars. Yeah, that's true. Like, somebody once asked me what my least favorite bar was, and my answer was none of them. Like, I love every bar I've ever been to because they serve me. Asking a guy that just started legally drinking what his least favorite bar is like asking a guy that just started having sex what his least favorite position is. Because it's like, you don't understand. They let me in here. This is amazing. Yeah, the carpet's a little sticky. But it tastes delicious. And that's how you guys know I'm telling the truth, that I'm very young. That is my favorite joke to tell. Oh gosh. tell you guys about this, I guess. A weird fact about me is I've dated multiple women. That is not the joke. I've dated multiple women that have wanted to be dominated in bed. And that is weird because look at me. I don't have the physique of someone that's going to dominate you in bed. Like, I don't have ass slapping swag. Like, don't get me wrong, I can fulfill some fantasies, but they have to be very specific and niche. Like, if you want to hook with someone that looks like he rides bitch on a moped, if you want to hook with someone that looks like he's giving a TED Talk, beta tested Google Glass, I've got you. Beyond that, I have nothing to offer. I'm going to be honest, I tried learning how to dominate a woman in bed. Yeah, so I Googled it because Jeeves didn't know. I was like, hey Google, how'd you dominate a woman in bed? And Google's like, did you mean to ask how'd you dominate a bitch in bed? I was like, no Google, I asked how'd you dominate a woman in bed? And Google's like, bitch, you ain't ready. So I had a bigger roommate my freshman year of college. Some people called him fat. I called him fat. And he would make fun of me for being Asian, which is fine because as you guys can tell, like, I'll make fun of me for being Asian. The problem is when I made fun of him for being fat, people were like, whoa, 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 you can't do that. He can't help being fat. And it's like, I don't think you understand how being Asian works. Like, I did not choose this. This was my safety race. Nobody ever wishes that they're Chinese, unless they're North Korean. So that's what it is. That's Misha Han, thank you guys very much.
You guys, if you were relying on the handout on your tables to follow what comics